Close your eyes for a moment, not to sleep but to see. See the version of yourself that exists in the quiet, unspoken corners of your mind. This is the you that speaks a second language fluently, that has built a business from a mere spark of an idea, that radiates health and vitality from a commitment to wellness, that creates art that stirs the soul, that has mended broken relationships with courage and grace. This you is confident, capable, and living a life not of quiet desperation, but of profound purpose. Now open your eyes. What separates you from that person? Is it a chasm of talent, a mountain of resources, or a lifetime of privilege? No. The only thing that separates the you of today from the you of your most potent imaginings is a single, deceptively simple, yet terrifyingly powerful force: the decision to start now. We live in the shadowland of someday. Someday I'll have more time. Someday I'll feel more confident. Someday the conditions will be perfect. Someday I will begin. Someday is the most seductive lie we tell ourselves. It's a beautiful, distant island we plan to sail to, yet we never build the boat. We collect the blueprints. We study the winds. We dream of the horizon, but the timber remains uncut. The sails remain folded. Why? Because starting is messy. Starting is vulnerable. Starting means admitting that where you are is not where you want to be, and that admission can feel like a failure. So we wait. We wait for a sign, for permission, for a guarantee. We wait for Monday, for the new year, for a feeling of being 100% ready. But here is the universe's open secret. You will never be 100% ready. The perfect time is a phantom. It does not exist. The magic, the raw, untamable power lies not in a flawless beginning, but in an imperfect one. It lies in the now, the alchemy of the first step. Think of a colossal flywheel, massive and immovable. It weighs tons. Pushing against it feels futile. Your first push with all your might only budget an inch. The second push seems just as hard. You sweat, you strain, and you see barely any progress. This is the feeling of starting. It is the resistance of inertia, the weight of established routine, the gravity of self-doubt. But you persist. You push again and again. And with each concerted effort, something miraculous begins to happen. The flywheel turns a little easier. The momentum, once an enemy, becomes your greatest ally. The first full rotation is slow, but the second is faster. The 10th is quicker still. Soon it is spinning with a force and velocity that seems almost independent of your effort. It has taken on a life of its own. This is the power of starting now. That first push, that first 5-minute workout, that first awkward sentence written, that first chapter read, that first clumsy chord struck on the guitar, that first difficult conversation initiated, is an act of pure alchemy. It transforms the intangible energy of intention into the tangible reality of motion. It converts your dream from a static noun into a dynamic verb, the architecture of a new identity. Every time you choose to start, you are not just performing a task. You are casting a vote for the person you wish to become. You are not just going for a run. You are casting a vote for I am a healthy person. You are not just saving 50. You are casting a vote for I am financially disciplined. You are not just apologizing. You are casting a vote for I am someone who values relationships. At first, these votes seem insignificant. The old you, the one who identifies with procrastination and fear, still has a majority. But with each consistent act of starting, you are slowly but surely campaigning for a new identity. One day you will win the election. The internal narrative shifts from I should do this to this is what I do. The action is no longer a struggle against your nature. It becomes an expression of it. This is why starting small is not a sign of weak ambition. It is the strategy of a genius. You cannot build a skyscraper by starting with the top floor. You must dig a deep foundation, pour the concrete, and lay one brick at a time. The grand vision is essential for direction, but it is the humble, daily brick, the starting now on a small, manageable scale, that constructs the edifice of your future self. The silent war on regret. Let's speak of the alternative. Let's speak of the cost of waiting. Time is a river that flows in only one direction. While you are anchored on the bank of someday, the current is carrying your opportunities, your potential, and your vitality downstream. The pain of discipline is measured in ounces. The pain of regret is measured in tons. The burn in your muscles from a workout fades. The frustration of learning a new skill subsides. The awkwardness of a first attempt transforms into competence. But the regret of I could have, I should have, and I wish I had, that is a ghost that can haunt you for a lifetime. It is a quiet, persistent whisper in your older years, telling stories of a life that could have been, a love that could have been spoken, fair passion that could have been pursued. Starting now is how you arm yourself against that future ghost. It is your declaration of war on a life of wistful hindsight. It is the ultimate act of self-respect, a message to the universe and to yourself that your dreams are worthy of your immediate effort, that your time, this very moment, is too precious to squander. The invitation. So, I ask you again to look at that version of yourself on the other side of the chasm. The chasm is not filled with monsters. It is filled with excuses, fears, and the illusion of perfect timing. You do not need a giant leap to cross it. You only need a line of stepping stones, and you create each stone by the simple, repeated act of starting now. The power is not reserved for the uniquely gifted, the exceptionally lucky, or the miraculously discovered. It is the birthright of the one who decides, the one who, despite the fear, the uncertainty, and the imperfection, says, enough waiting, enough planning, enough doubting. Your future self is not a distant destination to be reached. It is a creation to be built. And the construction site is open right now. The materials are the minutes and hours of your present. The blueprint is the vision in your heart, and the only required tool is your decision to begin. Do not wait for the storm to pass. Learn to dance in the rain. Do not wait for the path to be fully lit. Take the first step and the next step will be revealed. The world is not changed by those who waited. It is built, painted, written, sung, and healed by those who had the courage to start before they were ready. Your time is now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you feel brave. Now take a deep breath. Acknowledge the fear. Thank it for trying to protect you, and then gently move past it and start.